We'll go over there. It's not gonna fill up the basket, but we're gonna get some stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's see what we got here. We got some. Uh-huh. Oh, it's okay. All right, so we're gonna get some cherry tomatoes.
Oh.
Oops, I took the wrong ones off. I lost my help when her sisters went and got the bike. So I tried to, excuse my attire. It's been a chill day. I tried to get some cherry tomatoes before it starts to rain. I felt a little drop, so I'm gonna hurry up and get a few things out the garden that I can. It's not a lot to harvest, but we got some things to put in the basket. So I'm of course going to go ahead and get this pepper because I can use this. It's still small. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's taking a lot of energy from the plant. It looks like it's the only pepper that was on that plant, but there's a lot of blossoms, so I'm gonna take it off anyway, just to let some of that energy go into the plant growing. Same thing over here. One of my lovely viewers suggested that, and so I'm gonna do it. Anytime someone has some good advice, I'm going to try it out. Let's just look at this here. Isn't this pretty? It's getting some color. I'm so tempted to just grab it because it's exciting and it would be the first tomato of the season. This one's kind of getting some color as well. I got a few cherry tomatoes that I'm gonna leave on just because they're not as ripe as I'd like them. I did grab a cucumber. I couldn't help it. I wanted a cucumber. So I grabbed this one. It started to look like it was, you know, it needed to be picked anyway. So I'm gonna try those today. Now these are my grandmother's favorite. So I made sure to plant at least one. I tried to plant more, but I don't know what happened to the other ones. But these are, they're not blue cream because that is a cherry tomato. I'm gonna have to look up what that is. But they're not ripe yet, so I'm gonna leave it for right now. I do wanna show you, like this is very fasciated, but this is a huge tomato. But look at this right here. I mean, I don't even know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large tomatoes in this one bunch on this plant. Exciting. Oh, let me show you my cucumber updates. So I grabbed that one that I put in the basket. I think I'm gonna grab this one too. I don't know. I don't like this discoloration around the stem of some of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take them off, the ones that look like that. But there's plenty more on this plant. So, or these plants. So I'm not too concerned about taking them right now, just because there will be more. I just don't like how these kind of are getting this color, this funky color around where the stem is. In the past, that's when they've been bitter, when I've had other, like my pickling cucumbers. that are green. They're meant to look like this color, but that I don't like. So we'll see. Any other suggestions, y'all let me know. I want to also show you. So we got some more. This is that bean that I said I was going to leave. If I can get it. It's getting a little bit larger, but there's a lot more that just kind of came out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, because I did show you it was some babies on there, so that's where it came from. But it's just amazing how they got so big so fast. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I may go ahead and take this one because I want to taste it. These two as well. Might as well. Not very much I could do with 3. But I will maybe just experiment with it. Don't know what it tastes like raw. It has some little stuff on it, so I'm not gonna. Usually I'll just take something out the garden and bite it, but I'm gonna clean these 3 and do something. I don't know. I'm just excited to actually pull my basket out and have something to put in it. And from the look of these beautiful tomatoes, I will probably be harvesting soon. They are large. They're getting some color. Look at these large tomatoes. This one too is big. I'm excited. It's about that time. I still got some beautiful kale. This kale I did cook. I harvested from the bottom, as you can see, and got me a nice size pot, a nice pot full. And I just kind of left the rest, and they were actually pretty good. I slow cooked them. Didn't saute them. I tried to eat them raw, but they are a little bit bitter. The collards are still here because they're still sacrificial. Okra. It's getting slowly. I do still pull off some leaves and give them to my girls. Hey girls, what y'all up to? I don't think I showed you guys the babies that I got. Let's go look. I ordered some chicks from, let's see if I can get a good video, good picture here. Murray McMurray. I'm keeping them separate. So this is the larger, it's time to do some cleaning in here. This is the larger side of the lodge. This is the smaller side of the lodge. The nesting boxes are actually in this side. So I had to put some nesting boxes over here for my bigger babies to lay their eggs, because I had to separate the babies from the teens and adults for safety purposes. But they're getting acquainted with each other in there. So that's where the babies are. Oops. That's where the babies are. And then this is where my adults and teens roost and sleep for the night. I hated showing you guys that without. I haven't came out here and cleaned because I've been working a lot. So that's going to be the next day of homestead chores. We'll be cleaning out the chicken coop. But yeah, I'm excited about everything that has kind of come to life. I'm going to take my little basket here of goodness, and that basket will get more full. Oh, I almost forgot. Look at this. I'm excited. Okay, so remember I told you guys that I had planted by accident 4 in this one. So I'm gonna see if I can separate them out without totally killing them, because this one didn't sprout anything. So I could put 2 in there. This one only had 1, but that's fine. This one had two. This one only had one as well, which is cool. Then we got our peas that are coming up here. So that's exciting. I think all of these sprouted. Yep, they did. So I'm gonna take, oh man, none of these. Did I skip this whole section? Late night gardening does that to you. But I'm just excited at the growth of these green beans. Here's another big cluster of big, look at that. Okay, I just want you to see. Like, oh, there's 3 of them. Large. One big cluster. Amazing. This is the other side of that large cluster over there. Goodness, they're everywhere. This is pretty. I don't even know what this is. Look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, like, this one is like falling over. It has so many on this plant here that the whole thing, look, just fell over. It's so heavy. I don't know if you can see that. Goodness. But yeah, so we came out here a little bit. It is definitely about to rain, so we're gonna go inside. But until next time, be blessed.